welcome back to Magic TV. It is 9 o'clock on a Sunday. I'm Craig.
I'm Thea.
And welcome back to a review show special. Now, this is Thea's first review show. High five. She's been practicing magic seriously now for how long? It was way before Christmas because, like, you did the show at Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say probably the summer last year.
Summer last year.
She's been practicing, like, close-up magic and mind reading. And you're a box girl. She goes in a lot of the illusions. She does the split press. She does the crystal caskets.
Heads up.
Heads up.
We've just learnt one today. It was the barrel one.
The barrel of death.
And we're going to do another one.
Fire cage tomorrow. Fire cage tomorrow. That's very exciting. And then spike wrap. Ooh.
Oh, I don't want to do it like that.
Why would you not? Why would?
Sounds scary.
Well, it is. But she's been practicing magic, and you want to be a magician, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be a magician. And I thought Thea would be the perfect person to review this with me. How to Read Minds.
Yep.
Magic set, kids version. Now, I want to tell you, this is through a company called Illusionist, which I know you've heard of. And there's been a bit of controversy around this, Thea, which is why you're sitting here. So they've brought out these sets before, How to Read Minds, but for adults and beginners in mentalism and stuff like that. And there's lots of magic sets, really simple magic sets. You know, you've seen Ryland do things with Marvin's Magic and so on and so forth. This is the first magic set designed for kids to do with mind reading. And a lot of magicians, a lot of older magicians are saying that this shouldn't have been released because they think that kids shouldn't be allowed to do mind reading. Because you know, there's a lot of adults. There's a lot of adults that do mind reading, like Matt, and people are saying, well, if kids can do mind reading, everybody will think that it's just simple and anyone can do it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not that simple, but it is quite simple.
Well, it is quite simple. I mean, you've spent a lot of time practicing the stuff in here, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it was her birthday a few days ago. You're 10 now.
Yeah.
And as part of her birthday, she did a magic show for her friends. And you actually did a lot of the routines out of this box, didn't you?
Yeah.
You've learnt a lot of magic, and you said that the stuff in here is some of your favourites.
Yeah, actually. One of my favourites is that Jungle Book. Is it?
So do you think it's okay to teach kids mind reading? Do you think it makes adult mind readers look bad?
Yeah, well, no, I think it's actually good for kids because then they'll have, like, something to do. And it's, like, fun for kids as well.
Okay. And, you know, the other thing that magicians worried about is that kids will tell all of their friends how the trick's done.
Well, some people might, but they might not. But
that's the same with adults.
yeah, that's the thing. But most people don't because they wouldn't really want to tell the secret, would they?
No. So you're okay with this being released?
Yeah.
Okay. And you like this?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. How to Read Minds for Kids. This is what it says on the back. Designed by pro magicians just for kids. This isn't some old magic kit that you find on Amazon or in supermarkets. You won't find cheap plastic cups and balls or silly rope. These are incredible magic tricks designed by pro magicians just for kids. Inside, you'll find multiple secret props. They look normal, but they give the kids special mind reading powers. Everything's been designed to look like a normal school bag or to be at home and show your family. Trust us, these tricks are so good, they'll fool adults. Hands off, mom and dad. Would you agree with that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look at what's inside here.
Yeah.
So first of all, you have a certificate of magical ability, which is quite cool. This is to certify that Thea is an official magician that vows to never share the secrets with any non-magician or parents, otherwise their powers will be lost. This piece of paper proves that they know the inner secrets of magic and can now call themselves an official magician, certified by illusionist.com. So let's have a look at what's inside here, and we're going to get some performances from you as well.
Yeah.
She was doing these performances to her slightly irritating older brother.
Yes.
And Thea and Ryland have been putting a double act together, and so there was a lot of bickering, as there always is when you two are. Ryland's just spent.
That is part of our life.
Well, Ryland just spent the last 3 hours putting Thea in boxes over and over again.
And it was actually quite fun.
Yeah, they're learning the Morgan & West two-person coding system, which is cool as well.
That one's my favourite out of all the tricks in there.
Okay, well, let's start with this one then. So you get a copy of the Jungle Book, don't you? Yeah. Which is obviously a real book, Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book. And this looks like the sort of book that you carry around. In fact, this has become part of your everyday carry, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Like, where's it? You have a little handbag that you carry around with you.
Yeah.
This is the handbag, Lilo and
Just got it
Stitch.
for my birthday.
And the book goes in there, doesn't it? You actually,
Perfectly
in fact, I had to take all of this stuff out and put it back in the box in order to show you, but it all lives in your bag, doesn't it? Yeah. So this is designed to do a very simple version of a book test. Let's have a quick look at a performance of this, first of all. And then we'll talk about what we think.
I've got my big brother here, even though he looks a little bit tinier. It's only
You
because
want
I'm
a
on
cushion?
pillow.
That's not fair.
Well, I've got
cushion.
one
I
of
could show
my
this.
absolutely favourite books. I absolutely love it.
What is it?
Have you ever heard of it? It's called The Jungle Book.
Oh, I read that one in school, and I've watched the
Really?
movie. There's a couple of movies about it.
Well, I want you to go to any page like that.
Any page.
Okay, but don't go like this. I want this page. You're going to look away and go, yeah.
So,
Look away.
okay, right.
I'm not going to
Let me
look.
work.
Make sure I'm not looking.
That one.
Make sure you do it properly.
Okay, got it.
Look in the left page. That
Left
will be
page.
the furthest from that side.
Got it.
Yep. First word.
Yeah?
Do you want to change it?
No, I'm happy.
Okay. Now, can you draw this word? For example, if you had a flower, if the word was flower, could you draw the flower? If it was with, you wouldn't have to draw it. So would you have to draw
I mean,
the
it's
word?
very hard to draw, but yeah, I've tried to draw it many times, but yeah.
Just say yes or no.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay, now, picture it in your head, you're drawing it. Where it is, it's light or if it's dark. Where mainly people see it.
Most people do, yeah.
I said where maybe people might see it.
Oh,
No, don't tell me though.
oh, okay.
Now, I'm thinking it's high up in the sky.
Wait, how did you know? Yeah, it is.
It's at night time, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's circle, but it can also change shapes.
Yeah, well,
It
kind
can
of.
be like a
technically.
banana shape or something.
It's called crescent.
Oh well. It's the moon, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Wow. That's
And
cool.
you can even
That's
show
cool.
the camera.
Wow.
Right
The moon.
there.
The moon.
So what do you think of that one, Thea? What did you think of the Jungle Book trick?
I think it's really good and it's good for kids. Most people will probably like that trick the most because it's nice and simple. But
It
it's
is.
the most simple out of all the tricks.
It is very simple. When Thea said, "Would you like to change your mind?" You can have them change their mind, can't you?
Yeah.
I know Ryland didn't.
But then yeah.
Well, let's not get into method and expose anything, but they can change their mind.
Yeah.
And this is the point. This is the point of these these tricks. This isn't like the mother of all book tests. This isn't like super overly complicated techniques. This is a very, very simple technique, but it works really, really well.
Yeah.
And there's no fishing or anything like that. It's Tom Elderfield, I think. Is it Tom Elderfield? I think it's Tom Elderfield that does the tutorial with a young man, 10-year-old. He was quite cute, actually. Yeah, you and him. You've dumped your boyfriend now. You're open. Let's move on. But yeah, I mean, this is super fun. This is super fun. This is great. So you can put it back in your bag as I go through these. Now, this is the How to Read Minds of video card. So it comes with video instructions. I will tell you, it was a bit of a pain to get the video instructions because I didn't buy this from Illusionist. I bought it from Monster Magic. So what I had to do is I had to go to Illusionist, put it in the card, put in the code, pay for it, but pay nothing, and then I managed to, it was a nightmare, but I got the videos anyway. The video instruction was very, very good. Now, the second thing that you get in here is you get a deck of cards. And what I appreciate with this is these are smaller playing cards, aren't they, Thea? These are, they're called shipwreck cards. They look a bit like bicycles, but they are smaller. If you compare them, is there a deck of bikes back there?
I've got
Of course
one
you've got
in
a
my
deck.
bag
Of course
because
you've got.
I left
Well,
it at
you-
the office one day and then I picked it up.
Okay, so this is, as you can see, a lot smaller.
Yeah.
I
And
know
it's
you.
a lot easier.
Is it a lot easier? Because you've been
If you've
practicing.
got like little hands, then
Yes.
it's a lot easier to hold as well.
Because and did you find the controls and the forces and stuff easy with this deck? Yeah. It comes with some gaff cards. You've got a double ender. You've got a blank card. You've got a double backer.
Second queen.
An extra queen of spades, and then you've got the actual deck. And they give you a bunch of billet cards, and they teach you some really simple routines. In fact, one thing that they give you, and it's worth showing them this. Let me just take this out very quickly here. Yeah. You get this. So you get a UV pen.
Yeah.
And there's-
Actually, I've got one of the pieces of papers.
Yeah, well, you get a UV pen, and you also get.
Yeah, one of these.
Yeah, well, this is the one. So you get a UV pen,
That's part of the
and they go through a bunch of different things that you can do with the UV pen. The UV pen has actually got a torch built into it. What else have we got? Okay, this was your favourite, you told me.
Yes. That's from Elsa one, isn't
Mm-hmm.
it?
So what happens here is...
Can I explain this one?
Go for it, yes, please do.
So there's loads of different pieces of papers, and this was my pencil case, but then I filled it up with loads of pieces of paper with princesses on, and then I get them to pick a couple, make sure it's all different, and then I make them pick another. They don't tell me this time, and I have to try guess where they are, which one it is, and I've also got a prediction here with the UV pen.
Which you used with the UV pen,
It's in here somewhere.
combining the two.
1 second. Got it. Almost. Yep. So here I've also my prediction would be Elsa, because normally.
Yeah. So what has happened here is Illusionists have built a clear force bag, a magnetic locking clear force bag, into a pencil case.
Yeah.
And you make your own pieces of paper, like on the tutorial they use superheroes, and you were like, no, we're doing princesses.
Yeah, because you asked me princesses or superheroes, and I said you probably know the answer by that now. And then you were like, princesses it is then.
Yeah, and your friends, I watched their faces when you were showing them this.
They were absolutely shocked. They got forward so much.
And I love them.
They were trying. They were like, maybe Elsa is in a different spot. Nope. Like, they were trying and trying. They just couldn't find it out. They were like...
Yeah, they loved it. And then they got the extra hit of the fact that the second prediction then was Elsa as well. It was really good.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah. Let's have a look at a performance of Thea doing this to Ryland.
Hi, my name's Thea. I've got my older brother here, as you can see, because he's very annoying and he's very smelly and he is a little bit stupid.
Hey! Hey, it's your birthday? I didn't know that.
I thought you were stupid. So here I've got
Bet
a
you can't even
prediction.
do 100
None
times
of you
two.
are allowed to. No, yet.
Don't know.
But I've also got a pencil case, but I took all the stationery out.
Did you?
Every single one.
Really? Is that why there's no
And
pencils
it's
in there?
filled up with pieces of paper,
Piece of paper.
and with princesses on.
Princess. Disney princess? Yeah. Or normal princess?
Now
Disney's better.
I want you to pick a princess.
Got one.
Pick another one.
Another one. This one. Down here.
Open them up.
Okay, do I show you?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Marilda. Is it? Wait.
Merida?
No,
Merida.
oh, isn't she?
Merida.
Isn't she the one really good with the bow and arrow? You know
Yeah.
the one that lives in a big castle with the three little tiny brothers? Yeah, her. Okay, yeah. And we have Snow White.
Oh, yes.
Two completely opposite. We got literal soldier. We got literal baby. That's what we got here.
She's not a baby, you're a baby.
Snow White's
This
literally
time-
carried by 7 dwarves.
This time, you are
Or was that
not...
someone else?
Listen, this time
messing.
you are not This time you are not going to tell me, and I'm going to try
I'm gonna
guess the princess.
I don't think you will.
I
I'm
will.
going to
Pick
go for
one.
a super hard one. And get deep
For
in there.
example, like Esmeralda.
I got one.
Voila. Let's see what you get. But don't tell me.
Okay.
Look at it and memorise it.
I memorised it.
Now pop it back.
You're not allowed to know. I'm going to go
Pop
put
it
it
back.
back in there.
Now we're going
Cover
to
your
close
eyes.
it.
You don't know. You're not allowed to know. There you go. I'll take that off you. Put it over the table.
So we're going to pop
Go.
that there. Now, you know what? I'm gonna guess it. Think where she lives, what she wears, what's around her. Now, have you done that? I thought so because all of a sudden I felt a little bit cold.
That's because you just turned the radiators down.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm feeling a little bit cold. Like
Yeah, you just turned the radiators down.
I'm also seeing ice and snow.
Ice. Is it snowing outside?
No.
Oh.
I'm seeing ice. I'm also seeing snow. But it's not Snow White.
No, I already picked her.
Arendelle. She lives in...
Oh, Arendelle's where Anna lives, isn't it?
And...
That's where Anna lives.
And...
Rudolph?
She has a sister.
No, not Rudolph.
She has a sister.
Does she?
What's her name?
Oh, I don't know.
And she wears a blue and white dress.
Blue and white dress. I don't know.
There's a snowman there. I see a snowman.
Snowman.
She built it by magic. Her sister is Elsa.
Elsa? Oh, you got it right. I forgot
And
who Elsa
also,
was, but Elsa.
I knew about that hair because
Did
hair.
you?
Oh,
That looks pretty bad.
but luckily, I have my extra special thing here, and as you can see, it
Wow.
says Elsa.
Elsa.
That's pretty cool.
So you can put that in your bag if you want to, Thea. I know that that's part of your everyday carry as well.
Yep.
Let's go through some other stuff that you get. This I really like. I was a little bit concerned that this. Oh, the table's falling apart. I was a bit concerned that this was the random card generator by Jeff Price from Plain Sight Magic, but it's not. This is not the random card generator. There's a similarity, but it's also different. It's kind of more low-tech than the random card generator. You basically get a pad of emojis, and you get them to tear one of these off, and you can predict which emoji they pick, which is really, really cool. You said you really like this one.
Yeah. One of the good ones.
One of the good ones. Is there a bad one? Is there one you don't particularly know? So all of them are good ones.
Oh yes, there is actually one. The calculator one, because I still don't really understand that one. I've still tried to do it, but when I did it with my friends,
You on your show, that was the one trick that went wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was your friends being idiots, by the way. We never had that conversation afterwards. But also, I think there's an element of you not explaining it clearly enough.
I did. I explained it just like you.
When things go wrong, who do we blame? Not me. Whose fault is it if something goes wrong?
You.
No, it's you. It needs more practice. But this did not need more practice because your friends loved this, didn't they? Let's have a look at this. This is...
They got fooled by that one.
Well, of course they did. This is the emoji prediction. Let's have a look at this one.
Hi, my name's Thea. I've got my bigger brother here. Now,
That's me.
Now, I'm going to make a prediction for later. It might come in handy. I'm not telling you.
Not looking.
Now,
I'm looking
do
at
a little
my
joke at the
sandals.
camera. Keep them company.
Do
Do one of Dad's jokes.
Okay, I'll do one of Daddy's. Tell you what was Piglet doing with his head down the toilet?
Oh, that one's so funny.
Looking for poo.
Do the nom nom nom.
Oh yeah, that was good. I'll do another one. What did the bee say? What did the sushi say to the bee when it first met them? Wasabi. Pretty good one. I talked about Piglet with his head down the toilet. What does Piglet?
That's one.
After Piglet played with his friends, why does he smell like poo? Because he plays with poo.
Seriously. Those are dad jokes.
Probably plays baseball.
Now, what we're going to do is
Tell you
I'm
what,
going to tear
I actually found out recently.
I'm going to tear
that
this.
There's like a
It was
there's a
perfect
thing.
tear.
Wait,
Oh, just about. Look.
cool, nearly. But yeah, I recently found out.
Now,
that
you're going to take that.
Okay, I need to finish my joke. When I recently found out that when you sleep all night, and you don't sleep all night because you're eating instead, it's actually called insomnia.
Now, what you need to concentrate.
Okay, I'm concentrating.
Now, you're going to rip it in half.
Rip it in half. I can do it better than you.
Oh, look, it's green on the back.
Yeah, it is green on back.
I never knew that, actually. I should have known that. It's my trick.
Okay, there you go. Is that good? Oh, we need to rip them into smaller pieces. Okay.
I almost ripped the Joker.
Joker.
Oh, isn't Devil one of your favourites?
Devil, poop, and skull. That's some of my favourites. Yeah, the green on back. That's pretty cool. Right, so
Yeah.
we have all of them.
They are. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get them all. You're going to shake, shake, shake. So
Okay,
get
so
them all.
what we doing?
You're gonna get them all,
Get them.
and you're gonna go shake, 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 shake. I'm gonna pretend to do it with you. And drop. And drop. Now we're gonna pick up any.
Oh,
that
you're
are
getting rid of the
face
ones that are like
down.
that. Ah, okay.
Oh, devil's still in there.
Right, my
And skull.
favourite are the skull and the devil. Still got a
Still
few
in
in.
there, but your poop has
So do it
disappeared.
do it again. No, Poopy gone. Poopy's gone.
Sometimes.
He's back in the
Do it
game.
again. Do it again.
Back in the game. Oh.
Do it
It's
again.
been deleted. Okay.
He cheats.
Ugh. Okay, right, here we go.
He's the cheater one.
Poop's out. I'm gonna make devil
Go,
one now.
go,
devil
go, go.
one.
Drop, drop, drop.
Bam! Oh. I got rid of a lot there.
Oh, just 2 there.
2 more. Alright, devil's gonna win here. Devil's gonna win.
Devil.
Bang!
Wow. Now, as I said
Woo!
earlier, I made a prediction.
Wait, what would have happened if they both landed upside down? Would you have to do it
I'll
again?
have to do it all again.
No. Okay, well, it's devil one. Okay.
As I made earlier, you can see that I made a prediction
Yeah, I can see
of
that.
what you would have left. And that, as you can see,
Can't
is
stand
devil.
it.
Oh, look. We're in a photo.
Stained a little bit.
Stained. 2 devils now.
I think is that your favourite? It was the Jungle Book your favourite?
I'll probably say this one and then the Jungle Book.
Okay. Now, the other 3 things that we've got in here that's worth talking about.
Calculator.
Well, before the calculator, I was going to show this. Illusionists have actually even included an impression pad. So they've included an impression pad in here as well.
Can I explain this one?
Go ahead. You can
So
you can
we've
tell
got
them what your
pads.
friends picked.
So we've got a pad, and then they got fooled that much that they tried to do it, like figure it out again. They couldn't, and then I did it twice. They picked first of all. I would say like write down. I would draw a line, and then like they would write a name on there from school, the enemy that they don't like, or someone that they're okay with, or their best friends. First of all, they wrote down like Finn and that they don't like, and then you would also have like the corner like this, so it's
Just so it's easy to tear off.
yeah,
for them.
so it's easier to tear off, because otherwise they'll probably rip 2 out and they need all the pages.
Yeah. But it's great. They can, unlike a lot of the other tricks in here, which are forces, this one they get a completely free choice. We've got a video of you doing that to Ryland as well, haven't we? Would you like to have a look? Yeah. Okay, let's roll the
Hi,
footage.
Minister. I've got Ryland here, my older brother.
That's me.
Now, here I've got a notepad with a corner. Do not
Then-
mess with that.
You got dog ears.
Stop.
Some dog ears.
Now you're gonna write a name from school. It can be your enemy, your friend, or anything.
Enemy, friend.
And write it on there. Do not let me look. Make sure he's doing it correctly.
You're not allowed to know.
And make sure I'm not looking.
Okay. I know how to spell his name because I've got a simple pattern for it.
Oh, just do it.
I am. Don't worry.
Tell me once you've done it. Because there's something else I need you to do.
Got it.
Now you see that folded corner?
Yeah, this one. You got dog ear.
Rip it out, but do not rip the second one out.
Rip what out? Just the corner. Like rip the corner off.
Yeah, no, rip the whole page off.
Oh, rip the the whole page.
Yes, Ryland.
Got it. Don't worry, I'm not dumb.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
stupid.
You're dumb and stupid.
The dumb means deaf and blind, so.
You're
Yeah,
stupid.
anyway.
More stupid than me.
I am stupid, yeah.
You're stupider than the stupidest person.
Hey, you're
ever.
still in year 5.
So.
What do I do now?
I'm going to take this. Now I'm going to try guess it. Think of the first letter.
Yeah,
Last letter.
correct. Wow, you're so smart.
I'm thinking it's George.
Yeah,
I know George. He's one of your best friends.
he is. That's true.
Oh, if he watches this, he'll be so glad. Well, I guess you can keep that and pass it to George.
Yeah. Oh, rip it up.
Oh, stop.
Whoa!
And that's magic.
Save
And that's magic.
him!
And that's magic.
There you
I
go.
think it's very cool that
Yeah.
the illusionists have put an impression pad in there. And yeah, I was watching you do that to your friends.
It's just
And when
like...
you were reading their mind and you were like, there's an F, they were like, what?
No, the thing is, you can do that one more than once because they'll put different names on, but it won't be the same one, so you can do it more than once. Like
Yeah,
it's not
you
really
actually said
tricks
that to me afterwards. Your friends
Yeah.
wanted to see it again, and you didn't show it them because you knew it'd be the same outcome. So that's the problem. Some of the tricks in here are forces, aren't they? So,
Yeah, just like the Princess Dawn, they were a little bit sus, weren't they?
yeah.
Because it was Elsa again. But this one, you can do it multiple times. They almost asked me to do a third one, but I said no, because I've already done it twice. But yeah, they're absolutely fooled because I kept on guessing the names. It's like one that you can always like do over and over and over and
Exactly.
over again.
Exactly. Then you get a calculator. It's a cheap calculator, but it's fine. You get a calculator because they teach you a bunch of number tricks. Maths is not your favourite lesson.
No.
Numbers isn't
It's
your
art.
favourite art. Maths is not your favourite lesson. It's not something you find exciting.
No.
I don't think you like the calculator tricks that much.
No,
I
because
forced her
every
to do
time-
one to Ryland. No, when you did it to Ryland, it worked fine.
Yeah, but like when I did it with my friends, I don't think I explained it, but it was wrong. How you explained it, I listened, I did all that, but I got it wrong somehow.
Yeah, I think it was clarity. I think the problem is you don't like this trick as much.
Yeah, I guessed 396, I think, and it was actually 211.
Yeah,
I don't know
know.
how they got that.
They did it wrong. But let's have a look at a video of you doing it to Ryland where it did go right.
Hi, my name's Thea. I've got my big brother here.
It's me.
Now here I've got a calculator. I want you to
I'll
put
go
a
with them.
3-digit number in, but they're different numbers. Pop it in.
Just
And
three,
now
yeah?
press the take away button.
Take away.
And for example, if you put 1, 2, 3, you'll put 3, 2, 1, so you reverse it.
Okay. Got it.
And then press equals once.
Equals. Yep.
And pop the calculator down. Put your hands
I
behind
want
your
to
back.
remember it. Okay.
You can go back to it if you forget it.
Okay.
But tell me beforehand so I can look away. Done?
Yep.
Now, think of that first number.
Number.
When you do, go like this. For example, if it was 2, you go 2. Yeah?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, you gotta say it. Okay. There you go.
I thought so.
What do I do now?
Now,
No.
I knew that.
No, you didn't.
And fine, I'll do the last 2 with magic. Do you want me to do the second one or last one? Make it simple.
Make it simple.
Or not. Make
Make it
hard.
unsimple.
That means the last one.
Can I say what is the digit? What's
Ryland!
I'm joking.
Ryland. Second one or last one?
Last
No,
one.
I'm just doing last one. Think of the number 8. Think of
That's
the
correct.
second one, middle one.
9.
9. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Technically, you got it wrong because it's -198, but it's pretty cool. What?
And that's magic.
I also want to apologise. I've got a cough at the moment. I'm just recovering from being ill, so I'm very, very sorry about that. I've coughed a couple of times.
Please don't die. If you do it silently.
I'm not going to die. Right. Yeah, I don't think you'll do this.
I'm not that keen on it.
Should we leave it in the box?
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally, you get a bunch of billets, which are very nice billets. Billets are basically just little pieces of paper, as you
They're
know.
basically these, but I writ like the stuff on. But
Yeah.
you could also do different patterns like me. I'll put that pattern and then like so you don't get like confused. You can put a different pattern on the back if you're only using one side.
They teach you on the tutorial how to do simple routines with billets, and they teach the miscall principle and a few different things like that. All in all being sold, there's about 20 different routines because there's a few different card tricks, a few different number tricks, a few different billet tricks. There's about 20 tricks altogether. There's your billets and your pens.
Yay.
There you go.
Are we keeping the box still?
Well, I don't think we need the box, do we? You're gonna... But yeah, I mean, look, if you are honestly, I actually think that some of these tricks would work for adults. Like, I would have absolutely no problem using that clear force bag built into a pencil case. I would absolutely have no problem using that book. I think that book is excellent. I've had no problem using that impression pad. I think there's some very nice stuff in here.
Even if you don't explain it well, they still probably will understand it. Like with Rye, I didn't explain it that good, did I?
You're okay. Are you talking about the number trick again now?
No, I'm talking about
Oh, just in general?
the book.
Oh, the book. No, you presented it well.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
Look, I know you're self-critical, and your presentations get better every single day. She spends a long time thinking about what to actually say when you present a trick.
Yeah.
Because I've got a question for
What
you.
I do is I normally go on what you did and change a few words, and then
It's the best way to do it.
yeah.
So I've taught you a load of stuff. I've taught you 10-euro tricks. You've learned dynamic coins. You've learned Skinner's 3-card Monty. You've learned colour-changing records. You've been learning sleight of hand with cards. You've been learning forces, controls, double lifts. You do dippy duck. What's your favourite? All of that stuff or the mind-reading stuff?
I honestly couldn't choose. They were all really good, but the only thing that lets that down is the calculator.
Yeah?
But it's all really good in general. But I'll probably say that.
Okay, this is better than all the other stuff I've been teaching you.
Because it's nice and simple, but all the other stuff is but it's also a little bit hard.
Fair enough. So what would you give it out of 100? You've got to give it a rating at a percentage.
I probably won't say 100 because of the calculator trick, and that's the only one that lets it down.
So what would you say?
95.
95%.
And the other one is 94.9%.
Well, there's
all
no-
the other stuff, 94.9%.
So there you go. Illusionist is officially better than Dippy Duck. There you go, according to Thea. I'm not going to give it a rating because I'm not a kid. Thea's a kid. So
You are. Go on.
Okay, I'll give it 100%. There you go. But the main rating should come from Thea because she's a kid. You are the target audience for this set. And the bottom line is, I know you are in a magical family. I know you are around magic all the time. You're constantly rehearsing. You're constantly practicing. Your brother's constantly showing you magic. I'm constantly showing you magic.
Yeah.
You're constantly showing magic to everybody. So it's a bit of a different situation. But the bottom line is, you said this is one of the best things that you've had in magic so far, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. If you've got a kid, one more piece of advice: if there's somebody watching out there that's got a kid, or there's a kid watching themselves and they want to learn how to do magic, what one piece of advice should you give them? If they want to learn magic as a kid, what should they do?
I'll probably go for go to Craig Petty.
Buy my stuff. There you go. Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back again very, very soon. Thea, thank you for guesting on Magic TV. You want to see more videos like this? Like the video, subscribe to the Netrix. It's my online streaming platform for magicians. We need to get you an Instagram channel.
Yeah.
Definitely. All the tricks that you do. We'll see you again soon. I'm Craig.
I'm Thea.
Bye, everyone.
He's the smelly one.
I'm not the smelly one. I'm not the
He
smelly.
is.
I'm not the smelly one. That's Ryland. Established that.
Nope. It's you.